Welcome to my YouTube channel Our College. Dear student, today we are discussing about business statistics, chapter 2, data collection and data representations. Our topic is graphs of frequency distributions. Graphs of frequency distribution is four types: histogram, frequency polygon, frequency curve, and algebra frequency, cumulative frequency curve. Today we are discussing about histogram. At first, we know about the rules of draw histogram. First rule is x-axis indicate class lower limit and y-axis indicate class frequency. These two rules is very important to draw histograms. Remember it. And adding the point by using a scale. Also calculate model value by using histograms. Dear student, let's go to the next. You read a question from the following table. Draw a histogram given class and frequency. At first, when you draw histogram, you carefully see the frequency distribution, because frequency distribution given different types. Frequency distributions: exclusive method, inclusive method, equal class interval, unequal class interval. So at first you see the frequency distribution, which method is given. This question follow the question 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Class interval is equal and method is exclusive. Question is exclusive method and class interval equal. You draw directly histogram. You have no work about table. Draw histogram. See, dear students, see the frequency histogram. We draw the frequency distribution. At first, given the gap below line 5, x-axis, the horizontal axis and vertical axis. This is vertical axis. Middle point, x-axis is horizontal, y-axis is vertical axis. The x-axis indicate class lower limit. This is the first rules. Class lower limit. And y-axis indicate class frequency. Only frequency you can write. Then you follow the table. Classes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower limit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lower limit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. At first you lower limit 10 to 3. Lower limit 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. At first time, x-axis put the lower limit. This is lower limit, and upper limit, lower limit, and y-axis, vertical axis indicate class frequency. Class frequency lowest value 3 and highest value 7. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 indicate the point. Then join 10 to 3. 10 to 3 the point, 20 to 5, 20 to 5 indicate the point, 30 to 4 indicate the point, 40 to 7 indicate the point, 40 to 7 indicate the point, and 50 to 3, 50 to 3 indicate the point. Now add the line. At first add the line. This is the easy way of draw frequency histogram. This is the easy way of draw histogram. Now adding 10 to 20. 10 to 20 at the right hand side. At the right hand side. 40 to 50. Then fill the gap. Then filling the gap. This is the histogram of exclusive method frequency distribution. At the last time we write a scale. A scale is a very important thing. A scale, S-C-A-L-E. A scale. OX axis. OX axis indicate 1 square, SQUARE. 1 square is equal to OX axis indicate 1 square is equal to which value 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 21 square is equal to 1 unit. Our OY axis indicate 1 square is equal to 1 divided 5, that is 0.2 units. 0.2 units. This is histogram. The dear student, you can draw easily frequency distribution of histogram, exclusive method but equal class interval. This is the way of draw histogram. Now solve the question number 2. Question number 2, same question. For the following frequency distribution, draw histogram, but class is started 0 to 10. Follow the first question, class is started 10 to 20. And second question class started 10 to 20, 20 to 20, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. Here is difference at first class 0 to 10. Given the first class 0 to 10, draw style is different. Now we saw the draw frequency, histogram draw. Now if the first class is 0 to 10, then histogram draw system, you follow the draw system. At first, origin point, OX axis, Y axis, horizontal OX axis indicate class lower limit, and Y axis indicate class frequency. Only frequency you can write. Then put the lower limit. Lower limit 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. And horizontal axis indicate class frequency. Class frequency lowest value 2 or top value 8. Top 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Seven and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Now put the point 0 to 8. Follow the question 0 to 8, lower limit 0 or class frequency 8. The 0 to 8 shall follow 0 to 8. Point 10, 5 indicate the point 23 indicate the point 36 6 indicate the point 36 42 40 is a 2 indicate the points. Now draw the straight line. This is the shortcut way of draw histogram. Now at the right hand side this is the way of draw histogram. The 40 to 50 last class, and at last filling the gap. This is the gap, this is the gap, fill in the gap. Now finish the draw histogram. Difference between first question and second question draw histogram. First question draw histogram gap 2 square, but second question no gap because at first class is started 0 to 10. Now write a scale. O x axis 1 square is equal to 1 unit. Which 1 unit? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Tell me 1 square is equal to 1 unit. OY axis 1 square is equal to 0.2 units. 0.2 units, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 1. In this region, Y axis 1 square is equal to 0.2 units. This is the draw of histogram. So you see question, types of question, draw histogram, and this is the graph. First question you follow, and second question and draw a histogram. This is the way. Now discussing about the question number 3. From the following table, draw a histogram. Dear student, see the question, follow the question Question is given inclusive method. Follow 141 to 150, 151 to 160. This is the method of inclusive method. Inclusive method can draw the histogram. Histogram, we draw histogram must be question. Frequency distribution must be exclusive method. So we can transfer the class inclusive to exclusive. This name is real class. Real class. Real class rules is this is the upper limit, this is the lower limit difference with difference divided 2. Difference is 1, 1 divided 2 is 0.5, lower 0.5 subtract lower limit 0.5 and upper limit 0.5 addition. That is 140.5, 150.5, 150.5, 160.5, then 160.5, 170.5, 170.5, 180.5, 180.5, 190.5. Then the question is transferred to inclusive method to exclusive method. Now draw these types of class lower limit and frequency and class no need. Now we can draw about the question. Same way, dear student, now draw histogram given the question is inclusive method. We transfer exclusive method, then OX axis indicate real class lower limit. Real class lower limit. Horizontal axis and vertical axis or horizontal axis class frequency or only frequency, same thing. Now given the class lower limit indicate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So let first 140.5, 140.5, 150.5, 160.5, 170.5, 180.5, 190.5 and vertical axis indicate class frequency. Class frequency lowest 4 or top 56. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Indicate 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. So 1 square is equal to 2 unit. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Now indicate 140.5, then 5, 2 to 4 and 5 point. Then 16, 10, 12, 40, 16. Then 56, 52, 54, 56. Then 19. 19 is a 19. Then 4. 4 is a 2, 4. Now draw the straight line. This is the shortcut way of draw histogram. Draw the histogram. Now add the right hand side. Adding the right hand side. Same way, adding the right hand side. Now filling the gaps. Finish, drop histogram. This is the histograms of given the question inclusive method. So now we can write a scale. OX axis 1 square is equal to OY axis 1 square is equal to OX axis 1 square is equal to for 1 unit or এটা 2 units. This is histogram. So we finished the draw histogram about the question of inclusive method. So given the question inclusive method, you have to change the classes exclusive method. The inclusive method change to exclusive method. This rules is real class. Now solve the question number 4. Follow the question carefully, dear student. For the following frequency distribution, draw histogram, classes and frequency. A class given 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 50. This is exclusive method but unequal class interval. Given the question exclusive method but unequal class interval, then you working the table and calculate frequency density. Now calculate frequency density. Frequency density. The frequency density calculate rules of class frequency by class interval. Is class frequency of is class interval. Class frequency is 5, class interval is 5. Class frequency 5, class interval 5. 5. Class frequency 35, class interval 5. This is 7. Class frequency 40, class interval 5. This is 8. Class frequency 60, class interval is 10. 6. Class frequency 80 or class interval is 20. 4. This is the rule of exclusive method but unequal class interval. For the frame frequency distribution, draw histogram. We see the frequency distribution is given exclusive method but unequal class interval. You can calculate frequency density. Frequency density rules is class frequency divided by class interval. Is class frequency by class interval divided by class interval, and then calculate lower limit to frequency density. Now draw histogram about unequal class interval. Here student, follow the rules. Now draw about the question. So OX axis or horizontal axis vertical axis. Axis indicate class lower limit 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 35, 40, 45, 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 and 50. Indicate the points. This is the rules of unequal class interval given frequency distribution, and lowest frequency density is 4, top is 7. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Indicate the points. Now 5 to 5, 5 to 5 given the points, 10 to 7, 10 to 7 given the points, 15 to 8, 15 to 8, 7 or 8, 15 to 8, 15 to 8 given the points, 20 to 6, 20 to 6 given the points, 30 to 4, 30 to 4 given the points. Now add the straight line. Add the straight line. This is the easy way of draw histogram. Now right hand side at the point, right hand side at the point, 30 to 50. This is 30 to 50. Now fill in the gaps. Fill in the gaps. 20 to 30. 20 to 30. This is the wrong thing of 20 to 30. Wrong line, because 20 to 30 is a gap, 30 to 50 is a gap. Unequal class interval, class interval 5, class interval 5, class interval 5, but class interval here is 10, here is 20. This is unequal class interval. OX axis indicate class lower limit, class lower limit, and y axis indicate frequency. Now write a scale. OX axis 1 square is equal to OY axis 1 square is equal to which 1 square is equal to 1 unit or 0.2 units. This is histogram. This is the histogram of unequal class interval. Question number 4. This is the question, or we draw histogram this way. Dear student, practice, you draw easily. Now question number 5. Given the frequency distribution, read the question. For the following 25 students, make a frequency distribution class interval is 10, and also draw histogram. Also draw histogram. Histogram. Draw histogram. Then at first time here highest value, lowest value, range, class interval given, first class 10 to 20, then class tally and frequency. তাহলে আবার frequency distribution is exclusive method and equal class interval. তাহলে now we draw the same way of frequency distribution. Now draw histogram about the frequency distribution. The same way OX-axis, Y-axis. OX-axis class lower limit, and Y-axis frequency. Then indicate class lower limit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And vertical axis indicate class frequency lowest one or top 7. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 10 to 3. 10 to 3 given the points. Then 5 given the points. Then 4. Then 7. Then 3. Then 1. Then 2. Now at the straight line, draw of same way. This is the easy way of draw a histogram. At first you straight line, then at the point right side. The 10 to 20 is a class histogram. The 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80. Now fill in the gaps. Fill in the gaps. You finish to draw a histogram about frequency distribution, make a frequency distribution, then calculate, then draw a histogram. So a scale, now we can write a scale. OX axis 1 square is equal to OX y axis 1 square is equal to and 2 units. 2 units and 0.2 units. This is histogram. Histogram. Now question number 6. Draw histogram. Draw histogram. Also find the model value. Model value. Now we can apply the histogram. Calculate model value or mode value of mode. তাহলে we can calculate model value from histogram. At first we find the highest frequency histogram is a highest frequency histogram. Then at the point now at the point and which two lines is crossing, given the horizontal point is a model value. This is model value. Mode model value or mode same. 42, 44 and 45. 45. Now we can write from the histogram we get model value is 45. This is the use of histogram. By applying histogram we find model value. This is the way of find model value of histogram. At first draw histogram, then find the highest histogram, then cross the 2 points, and which cross the 2 points, then horizontal axis point is calculated model value, and we write the paper from the histogram we get model value is 45. Dear students, today our class is here finished. We learned how to draw histogram with different type of frequency distribution. The frequency distributions: exclusive method, inclusive method. Exclusive method equal class interval, unequal class interval, and inclusive method, and first class 10 to 20, first class 0 to 10, and then we see the frequency, make a frequency distribution and then calculate histogram, and also find the model value by using histogram. Now thanks to watching my YouTube channel আমাদের কলেজ. I Mamun sir requested to you share, like and subscribe my channel. Thanks to all.